Number 4, UConn women's basketball lost to unranked Marquette 59-52. I'll go over the historical context after I go over the stats. The final score was 59-52, like I said. Marquette had a 16-10 lead after the first quarter. Sure, UConn scored 12 points in the second quarter, but Marquette scored 11. Third quarter, UConn won that quarter 16-12, but the fourth quarter, Marquette won 20-14. UConn didn't shoot the ball bad in this game here. I mean, 40.4%, 21 for 52 overall, 3 for 13 on threes, though. That's a problem. That's 23.1%. 7 for 12 on free throws, 58.3%. 37 rebounds, 7 of those offensive, 12 assists, which is not great. 5 steals, 5 blocks, which is a good number on blocks. 19 turnovers, though. Jeez Louise. 17 fouls, and how many points off the bench? A donut. 0. Marquette had 4 points off the bench, so that's not great either. But it's better than UConn. I mean, they would have won the game without the bench. Marquette didn't shoot that great. I mean, it's 36.7% from the field, 22 for 60 overall, 4 for 20 on threes, 11 for 16 on free throws, 68.8%, 34 rebounds, 10 of those offensive, 15 assists, 12 steals, 3 blocks, 8 turnovers, 13 fouls. So clearly the points off turnovers might have been the biggest issue. Now, this was a much needed win for Marquette because they are on the bubble right now, as I believe they are. I know I went over the bracketology. Yeah, they were on the last 4 in category. Yeah, that was much needed for them. Now, I'm going to go over the remaining of the schedule, assuming it's more than, like, just a little over 5 games. Yeah, I'm going to just go right ahead because it's the rest of this month before conference tournament. UConn has to go on the road to Georgetown. That's 12-12. They should not lose that game. Creighton at home, 17-6. They're not a bad team. On the road to number 15 Villanova. Same record exactly, just different ranking. At home against St. John's, that's 18-5. On the road to DePaul, that's 13-11. That is on the road, yeah, but you should win that game, I would think. Then you get to host Xavier 7-17. Then you should not lose that game. So really, 3 games they shouldn't lose. It's just the middle 3. I'm just like Creighton, Villanova, St. John's. They're kind of a more in doubt type of deal. And I know Marquette needed this. And they defeated Texas, remember, and when they were in the top 25. Yeah. Now, as for Marquette, they have the remaining schedule goes as follows. Let me find it. On the road to Providence, that's 13-12. You better not lose that game. It'll hurt your NCAA tournament cause. You got St. John's, that's 18-5 at home. Creighton, that's 17-6. Xavier, that's 7-17. You should not lose that game. And DePaul, 13-11 at home. You shouldn't lose to Xavier. You shouldn't lose to DePaul, nor Providence. It's the St. John's and Creighton game to me that are critical for Marquette. Because, like I said, they were on the bubble. And I believe this does not affect the standings for the Big East. No, it doesn't. But if Villanova wins against UConn and they win out, even if both teams win, if Villanova beats UConn and UConn wins out, so to speak, it's going to be a tie for the conference. But in terms of historical context, UConn has lost back-to-back games for the first time in 30 years. Yeah, you heard me correctly. It's been since 1993. That's just insane. And you know how old Gino was when they lost? It was 6 days shy of his 39th birthday. And the assistant coach, Jamel Elliott, was a freshman player. And for UCONN at the time. And their assistant coach, Morgan Valley, was 3 weeks shy of turning 12 years old. And Lou Lopez Senecal was about 5 years away from being born. That's just nuts. I mean, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I see you guys later. 500 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go.